Yo, haha, Bill Nicholson. What is good, YouTube? Your boy Bill Nicholson is back with another quick video. And today, man, we've got the Cactus Jack quarter zip fleece. Now, this jacket, kind of interesting to me because I wanted to see if the stories were true. Can this particular jacket block cell phone signaling? So just think EMF, right? Electromagnetic frequency. Can it block the transmit of a cell phone call or text messages, right? So before we get into that, let's just talk real quick about the actual materials. This is a plush fleece jacket. I mean, this thing feels real good. If I'm not mistaken, 75% of the material is recycled polyester fabrics, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, Cactus Jack, if you know Travis Scott, usually features a bunch of zippers all over the place, whether it be on the clothes, his shoes, you name it. And this jacket, I can tell you, has a lot of it in terms of pockets. So if you look on the back, right, you'll see the bars that are on the bottom. These bars are actually 3M reflection. You'll see the video right here. And of course, it does have Nike branding pretty much all over this jacket. You can see it clearly on the back. There's a pull tab, well, not a pull tab, an actual tab that's on the back that sits there. And then on the sleeve, if I'm not mistaken, it does read Cactus Jack. And this is stitched. This is, man, this material's nice. This is stitched in on the actual jacket. And of course, if I'm not mistaken, there's a Nike badge that sits on the chest. Yep. That is not 3M, for anybody wondering. That is not 3M. This feels good. Now, let's get kind of into the whole zipper portion. I'll put this on momentarily so you can see. The quarter zip actually goes a quarter of the way down towards the chest area. And you can see that it opens up pretty good. I'll actually have this on and displayed and kind of do like a, I want to say like a quick video showing me, or at least showing the whole jacket, what it looks like on me, etc., etc. But now, let's get to the pockets because this is where it gets kind of crazy. Now, the top portion of this jacket, I think this is kind of, I'm going to say this is used for small things. So like a AirPod case or anything like that, you can actually store in there. This is not the pocket where it's supposed to block the frequencies, for anybody wondering. So that's not the pocket. It does have two pockets, one on the left, two zippers, one on the left and one on the right. Just keep in mind that this pouch style zipper is kind of like one. So if I stick my hand on one side of the zipper, I can come out the other side, if that makes sense. So you can see right there, one hand. So just showing you basically like it's two zippers on each side, but you get that ability to just open up one if you wanted. But if you fully wanted to put both arms in, you could do that. So that's not the pocket where it blocks the frequencies. This is the pocket, the pouch pocket. This middle portion is this supposed to block radio signals. So if I were to guess, and I want to say this is Faraday type of material or like metal sheets and stuff like that, that designed to block it. Because if you notice, the inside of this pocket kind of has that type of material. Whereas when you look at the other sides of the pockets, it's kind of like that standard polyester type of feel, right? It's not as interesting, I'll put it that way, as this. And so you're looking at a total of what, 4? Well, technically, since this is all 1, 2, 3 different pockets on a quarter zip jacket. What I want to do is I'm going to put this jacket on. And for anybody wondering, I ordered a 2X because I know how Cactus Jack and the whole Travis Scott thing is, where I like to wear my stuff big. You've seen it on my Yeezy jacket video, if I'm not mistaken, I did not too long ago. But when it comes to Travis Scott, what I notice is certain sizes, I usually go a half size up. So I normally wear an extra large shirt, but I did a 2XL for the actual jacket. If that makes sense. I like a little bit more space. So I'll put this bad boy on. And what we're going to do is the whole test. I want to see if this is 100% accurate in terms of when you make a phone call, will it actually block it, right? I, for one, am a little skeptical. I think that it may reduce cell phone signaling, but I think there's times where it'll work, and there's times where I don't think it will work. So how am I gonna do that, you're probably asking? Well, I got my tablet, which has WebEx software, Cisco WebEx. So instead of having the hardware desktop phone at your office, you can kind of put that same number, put it on the software app, and be able to make and take calls wherever you kind of want to go, as long as you have an internet and or a Wi-Fi connection. So this is on my Wi-Fi, but this is actually just my cell phone. No Wi-Fi on. So I made sure Wi-Fi was off. All right. So what I'm going to do is make a test call for my tablet, and you'll see the whole video right here. And it should ring.
Milton Davidson Jr. or Milt.
Okay. I'm going to kind of stop that, and then I'm going to put my phone in the jacket and see if it actually works. Because I'm feeling like I said, I think it's like a hit and miss. I think it'll work. I'm going to make sure it is securely tucked in there. My phone is in here. And I'm going to make that test call again to see what happens. Boom. All right. Oh, wow.
Milton Davidson Jr. or Milt.
Still worked. So it did take, you see, the difference is when I tried to do it outside of the pocket. Outside of the pocket was right away. Inside of the pocket, it took some time to find the signaling, but eventually it got there. So is this 100% effective? I'm not sure. The reason why I think it worked to a certain point is because my tablet is on Wi-Fi, while my phone is technically on the mobile phone. So I could see it still kind of happening, because when you put the phone inside your pocket, this jacket is designed to block EMF, cell phone signals, but it can still do Bluetooth, it can still do wireless, and it can still do Apple's AirPlay. So for anybody wondering, it's not going to block that. I know that for a fact, because what I did earlier was I actually put my AirPods on, and I had music playing, and then I slapped it inside the inside pocket just to see if it would just terminate the Bluetooth or the AirPlay, and it just did not. So I was able to transmit photos back and forth from my tablet and my computer to the phone while still in the pocket. So again, it does not block Bluetooth, it does not block wireless, and it won't block AirPlay signals, but it will block the cell phone to a certain point. It's like hit and miss. So it's not guaranteed that you'll put it in there. It does say that there's a chance that you may not be able to make and receive calls. So it kind of reduces the cell phone signaling. And you kind of heard that. You actually saw that live. This is not edited anything. Where I called from my tablet to my phone, it was just boom right away. And as soon as I put the phone in the pocket, it took a while for it to kick in before it actually started calling. So that's kind of interesting. I want to see what happens if I try it one more time to see if it's just right away or it just takes some time to actually do it. So let me do one more quick call. And for this, I'm actually going to put recording on so you can actually see it happening. I don't know if I should record it this way or record it this way. I'm recording this way. All right, so let's see what happens. That was right away. Quite interesting. So this leads me to believe that some of it is true, some of it's not true. But comment below. Let me know what you think about this jacket. I think, for one, that this is actually a good jacket. I forgot to mention that there is a zipper style portion on here, on the actual sleeve. I almost forgot about that. So there's actually 4 different sleeve pockets on the actual jacket. That's interesting. So that test about this portion that you see right here in the description.
Got him! Got him!
But this is very comfortable. I think I knocked my headphones out. So let me just take this off real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. Because this is really, really nice. I completely forgot about the pocket that's on the actual sleeve. How did I miss that? Just saw that. Yeah. There is a pocket. Now, I'm not sure what you would kind of use it for, but there's actually a pocket on the right actually the left sleeve, that you can open up and put stuff in there. It's pretty deep, actually. I don't know if you can see that. So there's one right here, one pocket right here. We got one pocket on the actual chest. That makes two. And this, I'm going to consider this is actually one, just because it's one long pocket. It's probably the biggest pocket that you can put on there. So that'll make three. And then the fourth pocket is the actual pouch that's in the middle that's supposed to block cell phone signaling, which we kind of displayed that. Like I said, it'll kind of work and it kind of does not work. For that test, it did not work. So don't freak out. But I will say this. If you plan on using this quarter zip jacket, which this is very, very plush. It's very comfortable. I am actually really surprised at this jacket. So I will definitely be wearing this come fall. I want to say winter time, because it can get very, very cold. But having something like this is good. In terms of washing, this is machine wash dry. I think you're not supposed to use softener. Don't use softener when you wash this. But you can throw it in the dryer. The material, though, whew, man, I've seen this before. Polartec. So it's like a Polartec fleece. If I'm not mistaken, Polartec fleeces, I've seen them at Dick's Sporting Goods. But they make very, very good materials, and this is actually stitched up really nice. So you'll definitely get your money's worth with this, and it's going to last you a long time. That whole plush feeling will keep you warm for long periods of time. But your boy Magnificent Man, comment below. Let me know what you think about the Cactus Jack quarter zip jacket. Unfortunately, guys, from the test that I just made, it doesn't block cell phone signaling 100%. But I can ultimately guarantee you over time, it reduces the amount of signaling between your cell phone and the cell phone towers. Your boy Magnificent Man, I am out. And you guys, stay blessed.